What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Ever Adaptive Podcast. I'm your host, Becky Flowers, along with my co-host here, Sarah Budson.
What's up, guys?
You look very lioness today.
Thanks.
I love the hair.
The mane is maining.
It is. I love it. Um, Totally random, but my hair is curly like that too. And there's a girl at work. She calls me Becky with the good hair all the time, and I'm like, thanks. That's one thing I
Amazing.
got going for me.
It's amazing.
So Sarah with the good hair. Um, all right. Well, what's up? How are you? We
Uh,
talked before this, but
yeah, we already caught up a little bit, but we're here. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It was a little bit cold earlier, but like literally within the hour, it's warmed up like 10 degrees, and I'm just like so happy because the sun is shining. I literally see no clouds, and I'm just so happy.
same. That is us here too. And I mean, after both of us getting so much snow this past week, month,
We didn't get a whole lot of snow. We just got like that one like really bad storm, but it was just been like so constantly just like gloomy and cold for no reason.
right? It's April.
Yeah.
Let us have spring.
Once again, I'm like, okay, can we not have snow on my birthday, please?
Hopefully not. You're the 22nd, right?
Mhm.
I hope not. Charlotte's
I-
birthday was yesterday, and I was really scared she was going to have snow for her birthday, but we didn't. It was halfway decent, but
Yeah, yesterday was like meh here, but today makes up for it. I'm gonna definitely go for a walk outside today, so I'm very
same.
happy. I've been happy to be able to sneak little walks in here and there while it is semi-warm out and the sun is shining. So
It makes such a difference. I got a walking pad and it's helped with steps, but like I miss when I can just walk outside. But the weather's been so
agreed.
shitty. So
Yeah, it's just been so back and forth, but hopefully I looked at our forecast. I don't It's probably similar to you, but next Sunday it's supposed to hit 70.
is it really?
I know, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna look at mine right now because
I can feel
I
myself just like coming alive, and I'm just so happy
even
about it.
today I feel more alive.
Hmm
74 is the high next.
Woo!
Look at that.
There you go. There's the best thing you'll hear all day.
Right? Happy Saturday to me. All right, let's dive into this. So today we are going to be doing something a little different, and full transparency, Sarah is not a fan.
She
So
texted me this morning, and I was like, I think it might be a little bit lame, but we can make it work.
that's not what you said. You said I hate it and it's stupid.
Did not
Paraphrasing.
say that.
I
I did not say
I was
that.
paraphrasing. But no, I did want to talk about this because I was telling you before we started recording, talking with Rania. Yeah, Rania. I always say her name wrong. It's like Anya with an R. So working with her, I'm working through like a whole bunch of people pleasing. And hopefully you can't hear my dogs because I'm pretty sure my daughter locked them in her crate and she's barking. Are you good? Okay, good. But anyways, so there's four types of like fight or flight. There's fight, flight, freeze, and then fawn. And I am definitely a fawner where I will like just like morph to what people want. And it's really hard now as I'm trying to break out of it where I'm like, who am I? Like going down this like whole soul searching path of like finding who I am. So normally when you would say like, "Oh, I don't like that," I would be like, "All right, that's fine. Let's do something else." But I just said back to you, I'm like, "I love it, so let's do it." And I'm so fucking proud of myself.
No, that's good. And I I see the potential in it, and that's why I was not it wasn't like a hard no.
It's honestly, full transparency, it's a stupid TikTok thing. So it is stupid. Its roots are
Like,
stupid.
cheesy.
It is, and that's what it is. But I think that there's enough in here that we can share our perspective on that it will bring value. So
Let's run
if
it.
you guys have seen it, it's report on TikTok, and I don't even know if it's still something that people do. I don't care. but it's reading, eating, playing, obsessing, recommending, and treating. So basically, just like recently, we'll go down the list of what we've been doing lately. And
Something just fell off my wall, sorry.
we have the most unhinged podcast.
Continue, sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so what have you been reading lately? You want to go first or you want me to?
I want you to go first.
Okay. So lately I have undiagnosed ADHD, so I have like 4 books going right now. Um, but one that I just finished up, it was a Francis Rivers book, and it's fiction, but it's called The Masterpiece. It was fantastic. It was so good. So if you like Francis Rivers, she wrote what is that? They made it into a movie. It was like The Redemption or something.
Probably. I mean, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, she's one of my favorite authors, so I read that one recently. I'm listening to audiobooks on Spotify, so I have a couple of those going. And then we were reading together Extreme Ownership, and it was just not hitting right now, so I
Mm.
shelved that for a little bit.
I I also have shelved that one a little bit just because honestly I haven't had the brain capacity for a whole lot of reading lately. I've been really, really busy with foundation work and that's kind of like taken over my brain
Mhm.
um as of recent. But for like a not not making myself like think a whole lot, and I don't really read fiction. I just it's not my thing.
Yeah, I
But
think it has to be.
I do love the Young Pueblo books where he's more of like a poet author, and it's a lot of just like mental stuff, like inspiration stuff, relationship stuff, and just like almost kind of like poetry writing, which I really like because it goes quick and I can find a lot of inspiration in all of that too. And it's not like as mentally taxing as freaking extreme ownership.
Yeah. No, I love those books. You got me one of them, and they are just so digestible, and you can just read a page if you want.
Yes, yeah, that's like my favorite thing is it's not like okay, where was I at? Like what was happening,
Mhm.
where it's like extreme ownership, it's a lot of that. It's like a lot of storytelling and like you have to like be with it. So I always like breaking things up when I'm not in like a big reading mood with those Young Pueblo books because I have all of them at this point. So
I like those. Those are good. That kind of reminds me, I'm listening to The Pivot Year by Brianna Wiest.
yeah, I think I have her book on that one. I haven't read it yet, but I have a few of her books as well. And she's almost kind of like the same style with some of her books on those too.
Yeah, she's very digestible.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I'm getting over being sick and I'm about to die.
Becky's dying.
Hang
she's
on.
been, she's been sick for like the last week. She sent me a voice memo yesterday. She's like, "Hi, I feel like I haven't talked to you in a week. I'm a little bit back to life now."
That literally had been a week because I got sick on Easter and then I finally got back to work on Thursday. So it's Saturday and I'm still dying, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think like earlier in the week I sent you a voice memo and you like texted me back, which is so out of your ordinary. And you're like, I've been dying on my couch. I haven't moved. Like I got up, I did check. It was Monday morning. You're like, I got up, I did check-ins, and then I went back to my couch.
I literally, but then I was like, dude, do not tell me that you cannot make your check-in. I woke up, had a fever,
Fact.
checked in, and went back to sleep.
Exactly.
Don't
Yeah.
tell me that.
There's no freaking excuse. Like, and honestly, like even if you don't take the time to like send it early, at least get your shit taken. Like get your pictures taken, get your measurements, get your data, and then you can do it when you don't have to do anything else.
Exactly. Exactly. Or like pre-write your thing that you're gonna send your coach and then
I
send
do that all the time.
me too. Like I
Yeah.
just have like a template that I just change for every single week and It's so easy. It's just so easy. I just don't it's my biggest pet peeve, but
Yeah, there's no excuse. There's no excuse not to check in on a completely side tangent anyway.
yeah, sorry. My bad. Okay, so next one is eating. What are you currently eating, Sarah?
The
What's
same
your
damn thing I
one
eat
meal?
every fucking day of my life.
But
Uh,
that's why we wanted to still hit on this because, like,
yeah,
this is our lives and this is normal for bodybuilding. Get over it.
or like anyone with a goal for that matter. Like it doesn't have to be bodybuilding. Just like it, and that's the thing too is okay. Anyway, back to what I'm eating. Sorry.
Yes, sorry.
I'm gonna go on a freaking tangent here. Um, I have the same thing every day. And the biggest reason why I choose to eat this way is because I know I feel best when I do.
Mhm.
Like, I don't have an issue with eating the same 5 meals every single day because I know that if I throw random things in, I mean, I'm in a gut protocol, right? So I don't really have that luxury of swapping any foods or making any substitutions or anything like that. But not only that, adding any additional things into my food that I know my body doesn't like or it doesn't jive with or it just reacts to it in a way that I know that I'm not going to be as productive or not feel good. Like, why would I change that? Like, literally,
Yeah.
the biggest thing for me is making that switch of, and don't get me wrong, guys, I'm a fucking foodie. Like, I love my food, but like, you have to turn that emotional switch off. And okay, if you are in a position where you can have an off meal or a free meal or whatever, do that in a sustainable way, right? Where
Mhm.
it's, but it doesn't need to be all the time. And switch the emotion off and turn it into this food is literally fueling me
Yeah.
and it's fueling my lifts, it's fueling my mental, it's fueling my energy, it's everything, right? It's the gasoline to the car. Like you need it to go. Why wouldn't you put good quality food in your body and turn off that, well, I miss this and I miss that. Get over it. Like I
And
literally eat the same 5 meals every single fucking day. And I find ways to enjoy them. Like I literally look forward to every single one of my meals. And I've been eating them, I mean, aside from little fluctuations that like he's made my meal plan, which are literally just amounts.
yeah, their bones are the
It's not
same.
like different foods or anything like that, but I've been eating the same thing since December, like every single day. It's the same meal. It's like I have my eggs and my egg whites and my spinach and my rice cake and my raspberries in the morning and my, 2 chicken meals and my 1 ground beef meal and like my protein meal. And it's the same thing, but it's whole foods that I know that make me feel good.
What's
And
your
I'm done.
favorite meal out of your 5 right now?
Okay. So Mark recently dropped some of my carbs and upped my fats because gut protocol. And he took away my favorite meal. He took away my pineapple. Actually, listen, the same day, and I don't get my feelings hurt easily, and my feelings got hurt. Okay, he took away my potatoes and my pineapple on the same day, and I was like, "Fuck, that
You're like, "Well, I'm
sucks."
switching coaches. Fuck it."
Mark, I love you, but that hurt my feelings.
You sent me that and I got mad. You're like, "Mark hurt my feelings." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
I still haven't told him that. I've been meaning to, and I just don't care enough to. But and see, that's the thing is like, guys, you don't have to express your feelings to your coach about everything too.
No, that's a yeah.
Just get over it. Like, just fucking get over
It's
it.
the emotional regulation there.
Right. My favorite meal was my pre-workout meal, my chicken, my rice, my pineapple,
So
coconut
good.
oil.
I never had it, but it looks so good.
Oh my God. It's the most amazing. But I really like my cream of rice with blueberries and protein, and it's so yummy.
Yeah, I miss cream of rice. I haven't had that. So I'm like the same. Like I've been eating the same meals since I started with Mark mid-September.
September.
So I just told you yesterday, like I am getting the major ick from one of my meals and I still eat it every single day, but like it's been the same meal since September.
And that's
So
what October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7 months.
7 months.
Like
Yeah.
you can do the hard shit, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just eat it. And like you hit the nail on the head where you're like, just turn off that emotional connection to it.
Mhm.
And with Americans, like and it's probably the rest of the world too, but very much so Americans, we use food as dopamine. Like it's a dopamine hit for
Yes.
us. So I think recognizing that and finding ways to spike your dopamine outside of your food is going to be helpful too. Um,
100%.
but I actually just got free meals put back in since September. Um, and so we have this, and I have to stay gluten free and dairy free because, we're out of gut protocol, but still working on getting my hormones in a good place. And I was kind of like at that borderline of Hashis when I did my um, Dutch test.
Mm.
So, or GI map. So we're staying there, and that's a new world that I've never like been in, but it's a lot easier than I thought. You just have to do some research before you go out to eat. Like who has gluten-free options and dairy-free options? And if not, like we can make stuff at the store or like Whole Foods are Whole Foods. You don't have to worry about
Right.
gluten-free and dairy-free. Um, but we have this place that does dairy-free ice cream
Mm.
and my kids have been like dying to go out for ice cream with me because I'll take them out, but I don't get it obviously. And they've been like asking when we can actually like do this together. So we will go there and me and Charlotte are going to go there today because it was her birthday
Aw,
yesterday. So
that's
that's my
exciting. I
favorite.
remember when you first got your free meals back and you took that video of all your kids in your car and you're like, guys, guess what?
They were so
So cute.
excited.
It
They're
was
like,
so
we could
cute.
eat.
And it was literally like I feel like it was more excitement for them than it was you.
It was like I literally when I asked Mark for it because I would not ask. And then finally I was like, you know what? I'm in like a big life phase right now where like I'm not getting on a stage for years because I have to grow and I have health stuff and life stuff. So I'm like, I need to ask for what I need in this phase. And so I asked him for a free meal and I was like, Whenever it's time, like no rush, like don't tell me, like I'm not whining." And when he told me that, I'm like, my kids are gonna be so happy. Like I tagged him in it too. And he's like, oh, they get to eat with mom. I'm like, this
Aw.
is big. So,
That's exciting.
all right. You ready for P?
What is it again?
P is playing. So currently playing and like I think this is cool just because like I have a hard time like turning on that play in my life.
Mm.
So
I also this is a very new world to me because as you guys know, I haven't had a freaking TV. I didn't have a TV for a year and 2 months.
now you're gonna have a PlayStation or something.
No, 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 no. But like I've actually been like watching things uh as of I mean really when I got my surgery done, but um more so even just to kind of like decompress at the end of the night. That's honestly, and I hate that I've resorted to this, but like it's kind of a nice like break in my mental from like, oh, before it was like, oh, I have free time, I can read something. And it's like, that's good. Like that's a great thing to do. But like right now, I need to like chill and actually like turn my
Yeah.
brain off. And especially with just like everything that we're going through with like gut protocol and like reducing stressors. Yes, it could be perceived in a different way of because it's like, blue light, yada yada, whatever. But
Mhm.
still turning my brain off and just not being like so attached mentally all the time and just like go 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 go. So um Darren and I recently just got through the entire Harry Potter series. No.
I've never seen a movie. No.
So I will say I think I watched the first like 3, And then I just like never watched any of the rest of them.
How many
And
are there?
there's technically 8, but the 7th one is a part 1 and a part 2.
Okay.
So, and they're long, like they're long movies. So it took us a while. It took us months to get through them all. Just because like whenever we had spare time to watch them together. So we just finished those. And I guess, yeah, this is what I'll like consider is like my play because like I don't
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't know, whatever. Um, I just watch Sons of Anarchy again. Like probably the 5th time I've watched that through.
I love that show though. Like
Yeah,
so
it's so
so
good.
good.
I always watch like spring baking championship. I love like I don't know if you guys know this. I think I like touched this on like maybe one of our like beginning episodes, but like I used to manage a bakery and I almost went to school to be a pastry chef. And so I love baking like so much. And it kind of like merged my worlds of being able like loving to cook and like being artistic is like because I used to like decorate cookies and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I love those shows of like spring baking championship or like the Christmas ones and stuff like that. So I always like just watch those randomly too. So
I love that. I think that you should get
yeah.
back into baking too, because I want to see your creations.
I would if I had anyone to bake for, but
Make
like
Darren
everyone in
eat
my
them.
work, he's a bodybuilder
Yeah,
too.
but I would still force feed them. Like you have the carbs. Darren, if you're
I
watching, you're gonna start eating her things.
but I mean other than that, I don't know. I don't really do much play. I mean, I go ride my horse, right? But that's kind of
Yeah.
like all like a physical activity. I don't know.
No, I
Like
think it's something that like you're able to switch off mentally and just be
disconnect. Yeah.
present. So
Yeah. And
I,
that's like a really big one for me. If I need to like mentally reset is like go ride my horse. And now that like the weather's breaking and it's just so much better to like be out at the barn and not freeze my ass off.
yeah,
That's the best.
it's actually enjoyable and not work. Yeah. No, those are good.
What about you?
Um, mine, so me and my kids have been playing like board games a lot, like card games. And we got this one for Christmas, probably like 2 years ago for them and never opened it. And it's called Taco versus Burrito. And it's the stupidest card game ever, but they love it. And I love it because they love it. Um, so we've been doing that. And I've been like, I've been wanting to get back into tennis. I used to play, not like through a school or anything, but just like for fun. Like I took lessons when I was a kid and like I want to get one of my kids back out there as the weather gets nicer. So,
Do it.
yeah. Yeah, just something fun.
Tennis is fun too.
It is. And you get
I
to
would
freshen
every
out.
I would go every like once in a while with my friend, Kayla. And it's just like it's a great cardio workout. Like it gets your
Mhm.
heart rate up, but like it's so fun too.
You get to like whack the ball. That's my favorite. Like that and like volleyball, if I get to like spike it or whatever they call it. I've never played that either, but it's just fun to play.
You're funny. All right, what's
But
O?
always obsessing. So what are you currently obsessing over? I got one.
Go.
The elf. You see my face is shiny. I don't know if
Mm.
I like it or not, but um, there's this elf, oh God, like sun-kissed moisturizer, and I randomly bought it 2 weeks ago, and that's just what I've been using as like a foundation. And I love it because it gives me like a little something something because it's like a little tinted, but it gives you some shine too. And
All right, we'll send it my way.
I will send you the link.
Mine. Okay, I got one. You guys, I ordered one of those like at home laser hair removal things, the nude one.
Does it work?
It where I'm like halfway through and like there's definitely it's like noticeable, but you're supposed to do it for like 2 times a week for 8 weeks is like the full whatever. I'm about halfway through and it's definitely like it's starting to work a little bit for sure. I was terrified. I honestly got it months and months ago, and I was terrified to do it, and I was just like I was overwhelmed, so I just put it away. And so, um, I pulled it out, it was like 4 weeks ago and started to use it, and it's I don't know if it'll be like 100%, but, like, it's definitely doing something, so it's fun. It's not fun, but
It's not fun.
it really doesn't hurt that bad, but, like, there's different levels that you can do, so you kinda, like, ease your way into it too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's kind of like my current, like, just spur of the moment kind of, like, self-care thing because, I don't know, I'm just, like, over shaving my armpits, like, I'm so over it.
I feel you on that one. And I love that because I bought one too, probably
Did
like,
you?
oh yeah, like 2 years ago, and it overwhelmed me and I put it away. So
We're the same.
we are. I was like, "Okay, forget this. I will shave for the rest of my life."
That's so funny.
I'll have to
I
find
just
that. I don't even know where it is now.
I just wish the surface area was bigger, cause like,
'Cause it's like this, right?
it's like yeah, it's like a couple inches by, like, an inch, it's like this, so it's
Yeah.
like it takes a little bit, but
That's
otherwise, I would do, like, m my legs. Like,
right? Oh my god, that's my biggest thing, like,
I'm so over it.
dude, sometimes for my check-ins, because I don't care if my legs are shaved anywhere else, like, sometimes I will not shave my legs, and I'm like, "I really hope he doesn't, like, try to see, like, the muscle or anything because he will see my leg hair." Especially because it's dark.
I'm sure he sees worse.
I'm sure, but I'm like, "Please just" sometimes I have my life together, just don't make assumptions on my life. Okay, so R, recommending I feel like this is stupid because, like, all of these are recommending, but is there anything that you would recommend? I would
I
the
just
nails
saw
that you
you
recommended to me, I would
honestly,
recommend
that's yeah, that's also I guess that could be for obsessing too, because like, I never stopped. Like, I love the Glamnetic nails so much. I am obsessed with them. I used to get my nails done, and then during COVID, I actually got everything for at home to do dip nails by myself, and I
uh-huh.
did that for a while, but, like, oh, it still took so long, and it was just, like, such a fucking pain in the ass to do. The Glamnetic nails have literally changed my life because all you do is pop off the other ones, and I just file them down and put the new ones on, and they're amazing, and my nails are done in, like, 20 minutes, and they literally like, guys, I'm rough on my nails, like,
Mhm.
lifting, like, everything that I do, and they hold up for at least a week.
It's so good. I did
I can
these
I can sometimes get
Friday.
2 weeks out of them, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I get, like, at least 2, and that's honestly, it's mainly just because my nails grow so fast
Mhm.
that by that point, it's like,
They grow out, yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
they're literally girls, if you haven't stopped spending 50 plus dollars at the nail salon every 2, 3 weeks and spend what, between 15 and 20 bucks
Yeah,
on
like
these.
14 bucks, but please
Yeah.
don't sell them out because then we will never do this again. Like, please,
I
I'm
literally just
begging
looked
you.
last night, I was about to order some more, and so many of them are sold out, and I was like,
Like, why? Why?
yeah.
Another one, I don't know if you've ever well, you get your lashes done,
Mm.
but they have lash and I wish I could remember the brand, but it's like pre-glued lashes that are so easy. You can trim them to what you want. You just stick them on. If you stick them weird, you take them off and you re-stick them, and they're like 4 bucks. Like, they're so cheap, and I just get them off Amazon.
I fake lashes terrify me, and that's why I've literally been getting my lashes done since before COVID, probably to early 2019 is I think when I started getting my lash extensions, and I will never stop because I feel like a naked mole rat without them. Like, they're so I need to get them filled right now, and I'm going on Wednesday, thank God. But my
They look
roommate,
good.
well, I'm glad you think so because they don't right now. They look so much better when they're fresh, but I always say that well, I'm a naked mole rat until I get them done, but I go every 3 weeks, and
Okay.
it's the best. I mean, it takes time, but it's worth it.
No, if I didn't sleep on my stomach and rub my eyes so much, I would, but to me, it's just not worth it for me. Okay, last one. Treating. So, what are you currently treating yourself with?
Oh, that's not how I thought it. Thought of this, and I was like, my gut.
Oh, what are you currently treating? Okay, so during your gut protocol, what are you treating yourself with? Because you can't treat yourself with food.
Oh man, you go first.
Um, I was thinking about this one and I've I'm really not treating myself a lot because I'm trying to save money. And I feel like that's what I would spend money on is like the fucking stuff. Um, on leg days, because I'm post gut protocol and I can add these back in, I will have a ghost energy. So that's my treat on leg days.
There you go. Well, yeah, obviously I can't like treat myself with anything, but I have been lately splurging on concert tickets.
Really
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're going to see Chris Brown next month. That's
fun.
exciting. And then I also am like utterly obsessed with the Kid Leroy, and he just announced a tour and he'll be here in July. So I got tickets for that too. Actually I I feel like I've been spending a lot of money lately. It's been on and off in waves. Obviously,
It's
like
your dopamine.
like my boob job, obviously, like that was a treat yourself.
That
And then I was like, okay, I need to slow it down. But also, okay, I haven't been out of the country for like since I was a toddler, other than frickin' Canada, which that does not count. Literally since I was a toddler. And so we're going to a wedding next month in Mexico. So Monday through Friday, so I'll be gone for like almost a week. That's definitely a treat yourself. But then my brother he's been married for a couple of years now, but they're doing like a wedding celebration in the Dominican in October. So I have
so
two out
fun.
of country trips, like tropical trips this year. I'm so excited for them. So that's what I'm gonna go with because I need some beach in my life.
You do. You need a break and you need like a mental break too,
Yeah. So
not a work.
I'm gonna be in gut protocol for Mexico. So guys, I don't want to hear a fucking excuse about how you can't stay on meal plan because I'm gonna be on a strict gut protocol when I'm going out of the country and sitting my ass in Mexico.
On an
Y'all can,
all-inclusive resort.
yeah, exactly. Y'all can figure it out.
Yeah.
I am hoping that I'll be done by October and I can
I
hopefully enjoy a little bit more. But guys, when you have goals, just deal with it.
and I feel like having the why of why you're doing this is huge too. So
Yes.
like you know why you're doing this. You know why you
Yeah.
have to stay on track.
Exactly. And I was just talking with someone, one of my friends about this too. And um she was like, "Well, why like well, if you're going doing good so far, like I mean, just enjoy yourself." And I was just like, "No, because it's literally just going to prolong my process. Like I'm
I
trying to get this over with."
my brain can't even compute that. Like
No, mine either. I'm like, "No. No, that's not an
it's like air.
option."
What?
I'm gonna be sitting in the corner at the wedding with my chicken and sweet potatoes, like, leave me alone.
Same. Same. I would do the same. It's fine. I actually had a friend that she was like 4 weeks out from a show and she went on it was like her honeymoon or not her honeymoon, a
Oh
trip or
my
something.
God.
Yeah, but like she did it. Like and she was in
Yeah.
Mexico too. So I don't know.
The thing is with the all-inclusive resorts, like I honestly believe that it'll be so easy to stay on plan because they cater to you anyway.
That is true. That is very
Like even if you have like food allergies, like obviously we're low FODMAP, so I can't have anything with
true.
garlic or onion. So like hey, yeah, I need grilled chicken, but like I cannot have garlic or onion. Like easy,
That's true.
you
They
know,
just
and
want to
all
make you
literally all I'm
happy.
gonna do is bring my food scale and eat what I can. They have tons of fresh fruit there. Like it's gonna be like I think all I'll really have to bring is probably like almond butter packets. I'll have to figure out what like stipulations are on coconut oil.
I think it's probably going to be a liquid.
Right. So I'll have to figure that out. Um, but like other than that, eggs, like
Yeah, you
it'll
can get
be,
all of it there.
yeah, like it's gonna be easy. So I'm not too worried about it. I'll probably bring like rice cakes and stuff like that too, but
Yeah, the stuff that you can get in.
bring the easy stuff. But like everything else should be fairly easy. Obviously all my supplements, but
Hmm.
there's no reason why I have no reason to be like, well, I couldn't eat on plan.
No, there, I don't think there's ever a reason to do that because there's always a way.
Mhm.
There's always a way. I can't
Right.
tell you guys like how many back batshit crazy situations we've both found ourselves in. And it's like, all right, we got to just figure it out and we make it work.
And you do.
And you do, because when there's a will, there's a way. When you're thinking for solutions, you're going to be, when you're solution minded, you find solutions. When you're not and you're problem minded, you're going to find the problems and you're going to stay there and you're going to find excuses. So that
Yep.
is that for everything in life.
There you go.
On
Mic
that
drop,
note,
wrap it.
we're done. Hopefully you guys got some value from this, but
Okay, this wasn't as dumb as I thought, so
yeah,
kudos to you.
thanks. Thank you.
Me, I'm like, this is dumb.
I know. I could literally see you reading that. And that's why I'm like,
Like first thing this morning, I like opened my eyes. I was like, Becky, what the fuck?
I did. I texted her at like 6:30 my time. You want to do the stupid trick TikTok trend, which I try to get her to do, like the stupid,
You
like, we're bodybuilders, blah, blah, blah. She's like,
no,
no.
absolutely not. I'm not doing it. There was what, and I'm sorry. I love Derek Lunsford, but his ruined it for me.
And after you said that, I was like, you know what? That's fair because
I
that one I
can't.
just scroll. I
I
love
did.
him too, but I just scrolled that one.
Yeah, I can't. And you had this report in our podcast note for months too, and I've been trying to avoid it. I was like, this is stupid.
It
You're like,
was
what do you think about this one? And I was like, I hate it.
it was either that or meal plan versus macros, and I like this one was a good, just
It was a fun one.
yeah, turn off our brain one.
Mhm.
So, all
All
right,
right,
guys,
guys.
thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your day and week.
Week Wednesday. This will release Wednesday. So have a great
Oh
rest of
yeah.
your week. Happy hump day, all y'all.
Have a great Wednesday, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.